We know how competitive the K-pop industry can be, which is why agencies tend to plan their idols' debuts very well, as it's something that will mark the rest of their careers. Making a K-pop debut depends not only on the talent of these artists, but also on how their agency presents them. Among so many K-pop groups and artists, it stands to reason that not all of them reach the same impact in the public on their debut. In fact, there are many famous groups and former groups that didn't start off on the right foot, but managed to overcome this and become very successful K-pop artists. Unfortunately, the debut has also been the end of the career of some. Here are the worst K-pop debuts ever. Number 10. Dreamgirls, I.O.I. Being a group formed from the then famous show Produce 101, the public had very high expectations and fans were waiting for a more striking debut for the girls of I.O.I. In this case, the critiques go directly towards the production and direction of the song and video, since many people found it a low-quality debut compared to the talent these girls have. Number 9. Freeze, Block B. One of the most popular third-generation groups certainly didn't get off to such a memorable start. Their debut song, Freeze, was deemed too sexy by the Commission of Youth Protection, and the video could only be shown on national TV after 10 p.m. Due to this, Block B's agency made several modifications to the song, but it remained blocked. This seriously affected the group's reputation in its early days, but luckily and thanks to Nalina and Nalili Mambo, the group's career exploded, and Freeze is only part of their dark past now. Number 8. Don't Play Around, Chi Chi. The group debuted in 2011 with this song, which in general terms was neither the worst nor the best debut. What really destroyed the group's reputation was an m.o.a removed video that began circulating after their debut stage. In the deleted video, it can be noted the girls were lip-syncing in most parts of the presentation, and in the parts where they really sang, they were off-key. The group had a career of approximately 2 years when their disbandment became official. Number 7. No Playboy, 9 Muses. 9 Muses' debut got a lot of attention and not in the best way. The public considered that their company, Star Empire Entertainment, focused too much on the physique of these girls and that they didn't receive proper vocal training. The group started getting a lot of negative comments from Korean netizens, who wrote things like they were a cheap copy of Girls' Generation just for having 9 members. After many lineup changes and several other songs that got better reception, netizens stopped talking about their debut. Number 6. Rocket Girl, l.o.l. Before their best-known songs Marionette and Vibrato, l.o.l debuted with a cute girl concept song that was considered a complete flop, Rocket Girl. The second song, called UFO, suffered the same criticism as Rocket Girl, causing the group's company, the Entertainment Pascal, to completely renew their concept to a sexy and mature one that we would meet in Marionette, where the members would be shown in very revealing clothes and extremely sexualized dances. It was under this concept that the group began to receive greater recognition, until their 7-year contract ended. Number 5. I'll Call Ya, m.o.a. m.o.a's debut MV was banned by Korea's KBS television right after its release, and the reason wasn't for showing inappropriate content or because the girls were involved in some scandal. The video was banned for its poor quality. With the low budget of their company, Professional Entertainment, they made a second version of the video that didn't receive much more attention than the first. And in addition to that, in the group live presentations, many netizens agreed that m.o.a needed more training time before making a debut. Number 4. Move, l.o.l. Back in 2014, former members of m.o.a, Chani, Chiyoung, and Chaena joined a new group called l.o.l, or Four Ladies with member Yesul, as a new face in the industry. From the music video teasers of their debut song Move, the group gave something to talk about and not in the best way. Aside from the extremely sexualized clothes and dances, the video contains passionate scenes between 2 of the group's members, which caused so much controversy that it was rated +19 on Korean television. After the release of the full video, netizens began to show their disgust on the group's official MV on YouTube, and many of them slut-shamed the l.o.l members. The group had their first live performances 1 month after the video was released, as the agency had to modify their clothes, choreography, and lyrics for the song. In the same way, the group didn't get the impact that was expected and ended up dissolving without even a second song. Do you love our content? Hit that subscribe button on the bottom right. Number 3. Trend. Piggy Dolls. Piggy Dolls debuted in 2011 with the concept of going against the industry beauty standards, settled by 3 girls with incredible vocal talent who, in their debut song Trend, promoted body-positive and self-acceptance messages. As expected from the Korean public, the girls were criticized for their weight and for promoting obesity. So after 6 months, the group made a comeback with their song Hakuna Matata, showing a radical physical change by losing almost 15 kilograms each member, which caused the concept with which the group debuted to be lost. Fans completely stopped following the group when they returned with a completely new lineup in 2013 for their song Ordinary Girl, which caused such controversy that Piggy Dolls disbanded shortly after this comeback. Number 2. Nervous Heart. Twainee. The duo Twainee debuted with a catchy song called Nervous Heart, which was well received by the Korean public. What really buried this group's just-started career was an unfortunate incident that happened in their live performance on Mnet's We Sung Freestyle show. On August 13, 2009, during the presentation, member Seo Kyung was dancing and part of her clothing gave way, revealing her chest. No one was aware of it during the filming, but later Twainee's company requested for a re-tele-recording of the show. After the incident, not much was heard from the duo until they disbanded the same year. Number 1. It's Snowing. I.O.I. Known as the worst debut of all time in the K-pop industry, I.O.I was the subject of a wave of negative comments when it was rumored that the artist had only managed to make it to debut thanks to the power and wealth of her father. In January 2009, I.O.I had her first and last live performance of her debut song It's Snowing, which was fraught with technical difficulties, adding to the nervousness and questionable vocal abilities of the artist. The Korean public considered it one of the worst K-pop performances, and I.O.I had one of the worst experiences with cyberbullying in the industry history. Unfortunately, not much is known about her life nowadays.
Check out this video. It's specially selected for you. You'll like it.